Morning, everybody. Let's start the class.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. In the last class, we are seeing the ninth problem. So directly go for the ninth problem. Okay. In the last class, we are seeing this ninth problem. So once again, I will read the ninth problem. An open circular tank, 8 meters in diameter. This one, 8 meters in diameter, contains benzene at 22 degrees centigrade. So temperature is 22 degrees centigrade. So this open circulated tank is there. It is open to the atmosphere. Uh, then in which the benzene is filled. This open circulatory tank, whatever the tank is there, it is filled with benzene. Okay, it is filled with benzene. Exposed to the atmosphere. So this benzene is at temperature 22 degrees centigrade and it is open to the atmosphere in such a manner that the liquid is covered with a stagnant film of air. So stagnant air film is there with the top side of this tank. So it is, since it is open to the atmosphere, whatever the pressure is there, we can take it as atmospheric pressure. Total pressure of this system is 1 atmospheric pressure. And then the stagnant film is just covering this tank. So estimated to be, this film thickness is estimated to be 5 mm. So Z is equal to 5 mm thick. Then the concentration of benzene beyond the stagnant film is negligible. And what does that mean? The concentration beyond this film, within this film it is changing. The concentration here is different, the concentration here is different, the concentration here is different. But whereas what it is saying, the statement, after this film, the concentration is 0. So that was the concentration of benzene beyond this film is negligible. So this is we are taking in terms of pressures we are taking. So Pa2 will be 0 after the film, whereas here Pa1 will be there. If we consider this as zero point 0.2 and this as 0.1, then Pa1 will have a value, whereas Pa2 will doesn't have any value, because after the film the concentration is negligible, it is saying. Then the next statement is the vapor pressure of benzene at 22 degrees centigrade is 100 mmHg. So vapor pressure, what they are saying, the vapor pressure. So whatever the liquid is there here, benzene is there, it should be evaporated in order to get the mass transfer between this air, surrounding air, and in between C6H6 benzene. So in order to have effect of mass transfer, so pressure will be there here. So whatever the pressure here is nothing but a vapor pressure. So since this is a pure liquid, so we can take that vapor pressure as a partial pressure. So vapor pressure is equal to partial pressure for the pure liquid when it is at evaporating conditions. So it is at evaporating conditions, and together its partial pressure, since it is a pure liquid, we can take that as a partial pressure. So Pa1 is equal to 100 mmHg, this one. Then if the benzene is worth rupees 100, this is 100 per liter. Okay, if the benzene is rupees per liter, so this one cost of benzene we are indicating with C is equal to 100 rupees per liter. Then what is the value of loss of benzene from this tank in rupees per day? They are asking what is the loss of benzene in rupees per day. Okay, this units, rupees per day units, they are asking. Then they already given what is specific gravity. The specific gravity of benzene is 0.88 at that temperature 22 degrees centigrade. So all the data we have listed out here. So using this data, we have to first identify whether it is A through non-diffusing B case, or it may be equimolar counter diffusion case. So already they are referring that some component, this air film component is stagnant. So from this stagnant statement, we can directly say that this is nothing but A through non-diffusing B case. So the formulas which are applicable for A through non-diffusing B case we have to use. So this is the problem statement, overall problem statement. Now we have to solve that problem. So for A through non-diffusing B case, this formula is applicable. We already derived this formula for the previous problem. So DAB Na is equal to DAB PT by RTZ ln PT minus Pa2 by PT minus Pa2. So all the all the values are available with us, whereas only missing value according to the problem is this one, DAB value. DAB from the another problem I have given you, DAB is equal to 0.77 into 10 power minus 5 meter square per second. So we can substitute this one, and after that already it is, since this is an open tank, so we can take pressure as 1 atmosphere. PT is equal to 1 atmosphere. So 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 mmHg. Okay, so so we cannot substitute this value. So atmosphere to Pascal conversion is 1 into 101325 Pascal. Then divided by 8.314 is the R value, which has a units of Pascal meter cube per mole Kelvin. So into temperature, T is equal to 22 degrees centigrade already given. So we are adding 273 in order to convert it to Kelvin. Then Z they are already given. Z value is equal to 5 mm. So 5 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to meters, 5 meters. 5 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to Z value. So now this LNPT minus PA2. So PA2 already defined 0 because it is open tank, and after the filling, the statement has been given after the filling the concentration of benzene is 0. So we can take PA2 is equal to 0. Then PT is equal to this one 1 atma. So we have to just ignore this one 760. Sorry for the inconvenience. The previous class I have just given the wrong units, this one. So 1 atma will be there. 1 atma into 3 into 101325 is the conversion. Here it is given, see, 1 atma is equal to 101325 Pascal. So this one 1 into 3 into 101325 pascals we have already converted. Then this is also negligible. So PT is equal to 1 atma. So we have converted into Pascal. Then afterwards in the problem it is given as the concentration at the initial point of benzene is Pa1 is equal to 100 mmHg. So mmHg needs to be converted into atma first. So in order to do so, we are doing that 1 atma is equal to 760 mmHg. Then we have to find how many this 100 mmHg is equal to how many atma. So in order to do so, we are dividing 100 by 760 into, it is converted, this whole quantity 100 by 760 is in the atma. So atma needs to be converted into Pascal. So 101325 Pascal. So 100 divided by 760 into 101325 Pascal. So can somebody say how much the value of this one? Somebody please respond.
Sir, doing, sir.
Okay, yeah. Take it.
Sir, 1.1006 into 10 power minus 6.
Okay, have we neglected this one 760 here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How much the value is?
1.1006 into 10 power minus 6.
10 power minus 6. Okay. Anybody got the same value? I don't have a cancel here. So units will be, we can verify the units. So here already it was cancelled. So mole is left out here, and meter here is left out here because meter square is cancelled, and this meter will amount for meter square, and Pascal is there. Is this Pascal already cancelled out because here this Pascal is there. So you can say mole per meter square, and second here it is second is left out from here. So mole per meter square second is the units for this one. Let's assume this is the correct answer. If you have if anybody got a different answer, then just say to me. The procedure, I am just referring to the procedure. You have to follow the procedure. Okay, then what we have to do? Now we obtain the Na value from the initial conditions given. So we have to calculate the loss. Okay, we have to calculate the loss. I suppose they are asking that one.
Sir,
Yes.
it's getting 8.42051 into 10 power minus 4, sir.
8.4205 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, I am writing answers here. If anybody, two or more people got the same answer, then we will confirm that same one. I said, what value do you got? Anybody from the voice side?
Same answer, sir.
Same answer. Which one? First one or second one?
First one, sir.
First one. Okay. Let's assume the first one is correct.
Second one also, sir. Second one also,
Sec-
sir.
Second one also.
Wait, sir. 8 point.
8 point.
No, sir. First one only, sir.
First one. Okay. Let's assume we can calculate. I think in the system also calculator will be there. Okay, it is difficult to calculate from this one, this calcium. I'm comfortable with our cashew calcium. So let's assume first one is correct. So, okay, I will just calculate in some other way. I'll just let you know in the next class. So let's assume first one is correct. The procedure you have to adopt this one. So first one value is correct. Let's assume. So after that we have to do what we have to calculate rate per loss of benzene from the tank in 1 hour. So here if you see the first one we have to calculate the loss of benzene. Loss of benzene from the tank in 1 day. So in 1 day what is the loss? So 1 day means nothing but 24 hours. In 24 what is the loss of 24 hours, what is the loss of benzene we have to find. So in order to do so, what is in our hands? So Na is available in our hand. So Na units are moles per meter square second. So loss of benzene, we should obtain these units are kg per some in 1 day. In 1 day means kg per day we want. The loss will be measured in kg per day. So we are having Na in our hand, mole per meter square second. So we have to replace, we have to convert this mole per meter square second to this kg per day. So what we have to do now? Now we have to multiply with area. Area will have a units of meter square. So this meter square and this meter square will be cancelled out. So mole per second will be left out. So we have to convert this mole per second to now kg per day. So kg, now first task is to convert this mole to kg. So we already know to convert mole to kg, we have to multiply with molecular weight of benzene. So here I am denoting molecular weight of benzene, okay, into molecular weight of C6H6. So molecular weight will have a units of gram per gram mole or kg per kg mole. So here this gram mole will be cancelled out. Then the left out terms are gram per second. So whole this value needs to be multiplied. So gram needs to be converted into kg. So how can we convert that gram to kg? Into 10 power minus 3, or divided by 1000. Gram divided by 1000 is equal to kg. Then this seconds needs to be converted into some day. So how can we convert that seconds to day?
Multiply with 3600.
No, it's 3600 is per hour, I
Hour,
guess.
sir. Hour
Yeah.
into 24.
In,
3600 into 24.
yeah, yes. So we have to multiply second to day. So second to day means okay, it will come into the lowest denominator. So we have to multiply. Yes. So 3600 into 24 hours. Then we will obtain our values in kg. So this 10 power minus 3 is applicable to convert the gram to kg, and this 3600 into 24. Okay, the 3600 into 24 is for conversion of seconds to hour. So I will write clearly what we have to do. Na into area into molecular weight of benzene. So for the convenience, we have to convert that. Conversion formula is this one: 10 power minus 3 into 3600 into 24. So this whole quantity we will obtain loss of benzene. This is loss of benzene. It will have a units of kg per day. So let's say I will also write the values here. What are the values? So values for Na we already determined, which is 1.1006 into 10 power minus 9, 10
10
power
power
minus 6. Okay. So okay is equal to 1.1006 10 power minus 6, and area. Area is nothing but the tank is circular, so we can take pi by 4 d square. So d already they have given some 8 meter. So 8 meter into molecular weight of benzene. How much is the molecular weight of benzene?
78.
78, sir.
Okay, 78. Then into 10 power minus 3 into 3600 into 24. So this is overall 1.1006 into 10 power minus 6 into pi by 4. D is, I guess, 8, it is 8 meter, yeah. 8
Sir,
meter.
after calculating,
Hmm.
we are getting 0.4, sir.
0.4. Okay.
Maybe
Mm.
This is not 10 power minus 6, sir.
Which one? Okay, okay.
NA.
NA value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These answers I will calculate and say to you
I
in the
got
next class.
1.15, but 1.15, but I don't know 10 power how much it is.
Okay, NA value will usually be very low values. So 10 power something will come. 10 power minus something will come. That's from the
I think
experience.
-5 or -4, sir.
Minus 5 or minus 4. Okay, let's say we will assume this is the correct value. Then I will tell you in the next class what is the correct values. I will calculate.
If
So,
we substitute this value, we are getting 0.4 answer.
okay, let's assume no problem. This is 0.4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, only 0.4. Okay. This is kg per day. Just follow the procedure. I will say whether it is correct or not. The values are correct or not. I will give in the next class. So kg per day we already obtained. But according to our problem, what we are required? We are required to calculate
Rupees per day.
rupees per
Waste
day.
of
Yes. So rupees per day. So this needs to be converted to rupees per day. They already provided us with a cost. I guess cost is equal to how much? 100 rupees per liter. Something. Yeah. Cost is equal to 100 rupees per liter. They provided. So we need to convert that kg per day to rupees per liter. Then what we have to do? This kg per liter needs to be divided with density. So now we have to calculate benzene loss, true benzene loss. Benzene loss is equal to 0.4 kg per day divided by density of C6H6. So density of C6H6, they already given specific gravity. Specific gravity of benzene is 0.88 something, 0.88. So specific gravity, we already know what is specific gravity. Specific gravity is
yes, sir.
equal to, okay, once again I'm writing, density of liquid by density of reference. With the density of reference, we will take, for the gases it is air, for the liquids it is water. So into whatever the units, now we are operating with kg, so we have to convert into SI units. So we need to multiply with 1000. Then we will obtain 0.88 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, 1000 kg per meter cube is the water density, reference component density. So this one will be, uh, density will have a units of kg per meter cube. So this kg will be cancelled out. Then this value will be 0.4 divided by 0.88 into 1000. So left out units are, this meter cube will be coming to the numerator, and in the denominator it is day. So still we need this meter cube to liter we have to calculate. So how to convert that meter cube to liter? So 1 liter is equal to 10 power minus
1000
3
meter
meter cube.
cube is equal. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1 liter is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. Or we can say 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. So okay, using this one we can calculate benzene loss. Benzene loss is equal to 0.44 divided by 0.88 into 1000. So meter cube to liters we have to convert. So we have to multiply with 1000. So it will get in liter per day. So this thousand will be cancelled out. Only the left out terms will be 0.4 divided by 0.88. It will come in liter per day. Then what is this value? 0.4 divided by 0.88?
0.45. 0.45
0.45 liter per
liters
day.
per day.
Okay, now we have a cost we have. So now
45
the,
rupees, sir.
yeah, benzene loss in kg per, they have asked about kg per rupees per day. Okay, benzene loss is equal to 0.45 liter per day into cost. Cost is equal to 100 rupees per liter. Then we have to cancel out this. Then rupees per day we will obtain. So 0.45 into 100 is 45 rupees per day. Rupees per day. So this is the benzene loss. So all these are benzene loss. Up to what we calculated, 3 types of losses we calculated. Same is the benzene loss, but with different units. So they have
Sir,
asked
once
us
show
to
me the
calculate
calculation of NA, sir.
calculation of
NA.
NA. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this one.
Yes, sir. We have to neglect 0.77, no, sir. 77.
Where? This one.
Yes, sir.
No. You have to calculate. This was not provided in the problem. So from the different problem, the density of the diffusivity of C6H6 has been given. This one. So in your problem, according to your old question paper, this they are supposed to be provided 0.77 into 10 power minus 5 or some other value. But they have not provided. Without DAB, we can't calculate NA. One way is they need to provide directly NA, or otherwise they need to provide every data in this RHS side, including DAB, PT, RTZ, everything. So they have not provided
Yes,
this data. So some data is missing. This DAB data is missing. So from other problem, I have given you this data 0.77 into 10 power minus 1. That is the diffusivity at T is equal to 22 degrees centigrade. Similar problem is there somewhere else. So the same problem they are using at 22 degrees centigrade. This 0.77 into 10 power minus 4 they are using. So we don't have to neglect here. We have to neglect here this one 760. I accidentally written that one. This one 760 here 760. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall we move next one?
Yes, sir.
So this is the problem. I have given already access to this OneNote. Just refer to the this OneNote once again and just calculate on your own. Then it will be easy. Okay, so we completed this problem. So next one is this problem. We will come this problem to the separate section. In the separate class we will do, because it is mass transfer, involvement of mass transfer coefficients. So first we will solve the diffusivity problems first. So mass transfer coefficient problem. This is also same thing. This is also same. So this is DAB. With this problem we can solve, but we have to derive the equation. This is not there in your syllabus, but they have given accidentally. Okay. Next one, this problem we will see. This 13th problem. So ammonia. So in this problem, ammonia gas is there, is diffusing at a constant rate through a layer of stagnant air. The stagnant air is there, so ammonia is diffusing into the stagnant air. 1 mm thick. The stagnant air thickness is 1 mm. So conditions are such that gas contains 50% by volume ammonia. So 50% by volume means it is mole percentage of that ammonia at one boundary of the stagnant layer. So the next one is the ammonia diffusing to the other boundary is quickly absorbed and the concentration is negligible at that phase. So same one. So ammonia is there in one tank. What is happening? This ammonia is getting diffused into the stagnant layer of air is there. Some stagnant layer of air is there, whose thickness This thickness of this stagnant air layer is 1 mm. So Z is equal to 1 mm this one. So what they are saying at one point. So PA1, or we can say the composition by volume percentage is 50 percentage, 0.5, and at the other section it is negligible. The ammonia at one boundary of the stagnant layer is zero 0.5, and the ammonia diffusing to the other boundary is quickly absorbed and concentration is negligible. So we can take Pa2 is equal to 0. After this boundary layer, this air composition, that composition is 0. Then the next statement is the temperature is 295 Kelvin and the pressure atmosphere. Okay, the temperature at this condition is 295 degree Kelvin and the pressure, total pressure is atmospheric, they are saying nothing but 1 atm. And under these conditions, the diffusivity of ammonia in air, so DAB it has given, so DAB is equal to 0.18 centimeter square per second. Estimate the rate of diffusion of ammonia through this layer. So okay, so through this layer we have to estimate the rate of ammonia. So mole per second we can say. So mole per second. So here say it has provided here also figure. So without any tank, just in the bottom side, this is C6, not ammonia, this is NH3. So NH3 is diffusing into the stagnant layer of air. So for the gases, we know that volume percentage is equal to mole percentage is equal to pressure percentage. Okay, when we are calculating in pressures, we can take that 0.5 as a pressure, or otherwise we can take as a mole percentage or mole fraction, 0.5 mole fraction. Then Pa2 is equal to 0, same as the previous figure. So Pa2 is equal to 0, and other layer, the Pa1 is something they have given. So total pressure is equal to 1 atm. So we have to identify this case as A through non-diffusing B case, because this air is a stagnant layer. So air is existing in a stagnant condition. So we have to use the formula of A through non-diffusing B. A through non-diffusing B. So A through non-diffusing B case, what we have to do, Na is equal to, we already know this formula. Once again in the previous problem we derived that one. So you can look at that one. DAB PT by RTZ ln PT minus PA2 divided by PT minus PA1. So we will look into the data once again. So this one, see the data here is PA1 is equal to 0.5 and PA2 is equal to, already we defined that as a 0. Here if you see, PA2 is equal to 0, PA1 is equal to 0.5, Z is equal to 1 mm, and DAB already they provided, PT we already know it is 1 atm. So let's substitute the values here. So values are Na is equal to, DAB is equal to 0.18 centimeters square per second. So this needs to be converted into meter square per second. So how can we convert this to meter square per second? We already know 1 meter is equal to 10 square centimeter. So we need to have this in a meter square. So meter square, this is also converted to meter square. The value will also be converted to square. So this is 1 meter square is equal to 10 power 4. This 2 into 2 is equal to 4 centimeter square. From this one we can say, So from this one we can say implies 1 centimeter square is equal to 10 power minus 4 meter square. So point this needs to be multiplied with 10 power minus 4. 0.18 into 10 power minus 4. Then it will be converted into meter square per second divided by R. R is equal to, we already know, 8.314 Pascal meter cube per mole degree Kelvin into T. Already they have provided. T is equal to 295 degree Kelvin into Z also they provided. Z is equal to 1 mm. 1 mm means we have to convert into meter, 10 power minus 3 meters. So RTZ whole quantity we got, and ln. PT already atmospheric pressure, they already told total pressure is atmospheric pressure. So 1 atmos. Okay, into here PT is there. PT is equal to 1 atmos. So in terms of pascals we have to substitute 101,325 pascals into here also ln 1 into 101,325 Pascal minus Pa2 is equal to 0, because after the stagnant layer the concentration is negligible. Similarly here also 101,325 Pascal minus Pa1 already they have given. Pa1 is equal to, so 50 percentage. Okay, 50% something they have given, I guess. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So pressure percentage, whatever the value is there, so Ya into Pt is equal to, Ya is 50 percentage into total pressure of that composition is 101,325. Out of this total pressure, this much quantity of the mole percentage of that individual pressure is occupied by this C6S NH3. So we have to write here 0.5 into 101,325. So nothing but 0.5 pressure, which is in atmos, needs to be converted into Pascal. This one 0.5 into 101,325. So we have to calculate this value. Already let's cancel the units. This one Pascal and this one Pascal, and here meter square and this meter cube is there here. So then next one is here Kelvin we needs to cancel, here Kelvin we needs to cancel, and mole is there. So left out terms are here mole, and here 1 meter is left, and then here 1 meter is left. So meter square is left. So here second is left. So these circled items are left out terms. So we will obtain some value with the units of mole per meter square second. So every time we have to verify the units, then only it is better that answer is correct. So can somebody say what is the value of this one? Okay, here already
Sir,
calculated.
0.515, sir.
0.515.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think it is wrong. Here already I have calculated this one. If you see 5.153 into 10 power minus 4. Okay. Okay. It is kilomole per second. Okay, what is the R value? 8.314. It is Pascal meter cube per kilomole second or meter cube per mole second? R value?
Pascal meter cube per mole per second, sir. Kelvin.
Mole per Kelvin. Okay. 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 How much you are getting this one? Answer?
0.515, sir.
0.515. Okay, 0.515 mole per second. Okay, this much high value you will not get.
Wait, sir, I will tell you.
Okay. Since mass transfer is a microscopic quantity, okay, on large scales, these microscopic quantities will be very less. Flux will be obviously 10 power minus 5 or 10 power, at least 10 power minus 2 it will get.
Sir, I got 5.154 into 10 to the power of minus 4.
5.154.
4
Yeah.
into 10 to the power of minus 4.
Will be the correct answer this one. 4.154. 10 power minus 4 meters per second. Here it is wrong this one, mole per meter per second. So here the units are totally wrong. So R value is 8.314 Pascal meter cube per mole K. So here the numericals are correct, but here the units I have wrongly used kilomoles. So this one is mole per meter square second. This one. This is correct value. Okay, you should get this value 5.154 into 10 power minus 2. Okay, shall we move? Just you verify with your calcs that value. Value
I
will
got
come the same. You got
1.48. 1.48.
only 1.48.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who got this one? 5.154 into 10 power minus 4?
Sir, Pavani.
Pavani, okay. Pavani, how did you calculate it? Just verify once again.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Because we have written only 10 power minus 4, no, sir, in the
Yes.
numerator. Numerator.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Before some we wrote 10 power minus 6, but here only 10 power minus 4.
Okay. Without calcs, it is very
That's why
difficult.
value increased, sir.
Sir, I got after 0.1514, I got, sir. 5154.
0.5154.
That's it, sir.
Okay. You may take this value is correct, because when we verify this one, here it is 101.3. It is kilopascals. Okay, here also it is in kilopascal 101. Here we have used directly without any decimal points 101.325 directly. Maybe it is correct 0.515. Yeah, because you will get 5.154 into 10 power minus 1 you will get. So when we just multiply this one with 10 power minus 10 power 3 or something, it will be cancelled out. So you may be correct, this one. Ravi, you may be correct, 0.515 mole per meter square second.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Just verify that one. I will also verify. Without calc, it is very difficult for me. Okay, let's move for the next problem. Procedure is very important. So numericals, if you got a wrong answer, only 1 or 2 marks will be cut. But when you not identify what is the mechanism, whether it may be A through non-diffusing B case or equimolar counter diffusion, or your procedure and equation is wrong, they will just cut every marks. Like if you the question is given for 12 marks or 16 marks something, or 8 marks, they will just give you only 1 mark if the procedure is wrong. Okay, if you have written the given data correctly, they will give 1 mark. If your answer is wrong, they will give 7 by 8. At least only 1 mark will be cut. Okay, so the next problem is in a air carbon dioxide mixture at 298 Kelvin. So temperature is 298 degree Kelvin and pressure is 202.6 kilopascal. The concentration of CO2, the concentration of CO2 at two planes is 3 mm apart, two planes. So this is Z value. So I am writing a given data. So temperature T is equal to 298 Kelvin and pressure, total pressure PT is equal to 202.6 kilopascal. The concentration of CO2 at two planes. So Z is equal to 3 mm apart is 15 N. So for the gases, volume percentage is equal to mole percentage is equal to pressure percentage. So we can take this PA1 is equal to point, this is 15%, so 0.5 into PT, and at the same time PA2 is equal to 0.25 into PT. So the diffusivity of CO2 in air, so diffusivity of CO2 in air, so DAB is equal to, they have given the diffusivity of CO2 at the same temperature and pressure is this one. So 8.2 into 10 power minus 6 meter square per second they have given. Calculate the rate of transfer of CO2 across the two planes, assuming, okay, this is the right problem because they have given the two cases. See, equimolar counter diffusion. If first one, we have to assume CO2 is just competing with air. Okay, air is just competing with CO2 or CO2 is competing with air. So this is equimolar counter diffusion case, and the next one is diffusion diffusion of CO2 through a stagnant air layer. So this is A through non-diffusing B case. This is equimolar counter diffusion case. So first just write down the values what we got for PA1 0.15 into PT is this one. Already here we have calculated 0.15 into PT. This PA2 is equal to 0.25 into PT, which these values you will get this one. Then the first case is equimolar counter diffusion case. So how to derive that equation? Once again I will show in the short form. So in the last class we have calculated that A through non-diffusing B case. So equimolar is very easy case. For the equimolar, just what we Ni is equal to, relationship between fluxes we already know, Ni is equal to Nxi plus Ji. So for the component A, it is Na is equal to Nxa plus Ja, and fixed first law of diffusion is Ja is equal to minus Dab dou Ca by dou Z. So this one. Now for the case of, let us expand what is N. N is equal to Na plus Nb. So into Xa is there plus Ja is there. So for equimolar counter diffusion case, for equimolar means what this one, Na is equal to minus Nb. So here when we substitute this one, this condition here, Na is equal to if you take minus Na is equal to minus Nb, here it is plus Nb. So this whole quantity will be 0 into Xa. This whole quantity will be 0. Only left out terms will be Na is equal to Ja. This is applicable for equimolar counter diffusion. So we already know from the fixed first law of diffusion, Ja is equal to this one. This one we need to substitute here. Ja is equal to minus Dab dou Ca by dou z. So dou Ca by dou z. Then next one we have to integrate this one. So dou z is equal to minus dAb dou Ca. So we have to integrate within the limits. When initially the mass transfer is taking place, at the initial point the concentration will be some Ca1. So 0 to z, then Ca2. Same if you substitute the in pressures also, I will show that one also. So Na is equal to, this is a simple integration, derivative integral will be cancelled out. Na into Z is equal to upper limit minus lower limit minus dAb. So here we can cancel out this one. So upper limit minus lower limit, Ca2 minus Ca1. Then we can say Na is equal to minus, we will replace dAb by Z. So for this, to substitute this minus, we have to interchange the limits, Ca1 minus Ca2. So this one will be the equation. Otherwise, we can calculate directly into the pressure. So Na is equal to minus dAb. We already know what is Ca. Ca is equal to Pa by Rt. Pa by Rt. So Pa by Rt in place of Ca, we have to substitute Pa by Rt by dou Z. So Na is equal to minus dAb. So this Rt we can take it outside because it is not variable. So dou Pa by dou Z. So now we have to integrate this one. Dou Z we are taking to this side is equal to minus dAb by Rt dou Pa. So within the limits, so limits are 0 to Z and this is Pa1 to Pa2. So derivative and integral will be cancelled out here also. Since this is a simple integral, we can say Na upper limit minus lower limit, which is Z minus 0, is equal to Z minus dAb by Rt. So upper limit minus lower limit is Pa2 minus Pa1. So same one. In order to compensate this minus, in order to compensate this minus value, so we need to do Na is equal to dAb by Rt Z Pa1 minus Pa2. Just we interchange the limits. So these two equations are very much helpful. So these are very easy equations for the equimolar counter diffusion. Since Na is equal to Ja for the equimolar counter diffusion, these are very much helpful equations. So this equation we will use since the CO2 and air are in gas phase. So we will use this equation. Na is equal to dAb by Rtz Pa1 minus Pa2. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's that equation for the equimolar counter diffusion case. Just we derived this equation. Na is equal to dAb by Rtz Pa1 minus Pa2. All the data has been given. Like dAb, they have given this one 8.2 into 10 power minus 6, and this R value we already know 8.314. Then T value also they have given 298 Kelvin, and this 3 into 10 power minus 3 is Z value. Z is equal to the 3 mm they provided. So we need to multiply with 10 power minus 3 in order to get in meter. So Pa1 and Pa2 already they have given 202 pt. Ya1 into pt is equal to Pa1. So Ya2 into pt is equal to Pa2. So we have to just substitute here that values. So here this is Pa1. So mass transfer will takes place from higher concentration region to lower concentration region, or higher pressure region to lower pressure region. So we have to identify in that way. Mass transfer is taking place from higher pressure region to lower pressure region. So we have to just interchange that one. So they have provided 15 percentage to 25 percentage. So we have to just interchange that. So you can calculate equimolar counter diffusion case in like that way. Then next one is A through non-diffusing B case. We already derived that A through non-diffusing B case previously. So you can use directly that equation. So this equation is nothing but Na is equal to DAB PT by RT Z ln PT minus PA2 by PT minus PA. So out of this already we know this is DAB. So, this whole value is DAB and this is R value, this is T value and this is PT value, this one. So this is Z value, this is PT minus PA2 by PT minus PA. So this is these are the values you can substitute in that one and calculate the respective Na values. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me only through this mail because my mobile is not there. I lost my mobile. Okay, I hope you understood this one. If you have any doubts, contact me. Thank you. Okay, we will meet in the next class. The order is also mine.